Okay, so welcome my Opulence family. I have the honor of being your host tonight. My name is Carlisle Ellie. I am a lifestyle advisor with Opulence Global, and your presenter for tonight is going to be none other than Arthur Anthony, King of the Caribbean. King Arthur. Arthur Anthony is from the Caribbean island of St. Lucia. He is a father of four, ages 23, 24, 25, and 26. He chose to join Opulence Global in October of 2012 to live an opulent life, set a solid foundation for his children, and to help many generations do the same. After being broke around that same period, managing his family-owned tourism heritage attraction business with 2 months owing on his mortgage, the choice was easy. So he borrowed money to launch his Opulence shop. He is a top leader in the company and has won many awards, been on free cruises, been qualified for the car bonus, the monthly global revenue sharing, which you will hear about during the presentation, and many other bonuses and awards. And at present is a lifestyle director too with Opulence Global. Arthur is best known for his passion, empowerment, his family values and spirituality, and his love for people, not forgetting that broad smile that makes you want to smile too. And may I add that Arthur is someone you would love to have as a friend for his habit of putting others first. Arthur, my brother, the show is all yours. Take it away.
Well, thank you so much, Kala. I can't help smiling every time I hear you say that broad smile. It just puts another smile on my face. So thank you so much, Kala, for allowing me to smile again tonight.
You're welcome, brother.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are around the world. This is Arthur Anthony from the scenic, exotic, and romantic island of St. Lucia. If you haven't been to St. Lucia in the Caribbean, the next trip you make, especially now everything is, opening up, it must be St. Lucia. So if you're on this call, I love to say congratulations for being here. Whoever invited you is your friend because they want you to see something different, to have a different result. That's what happened to me in 2012. If you are going through life and you are having challenges and you are doing the same thing all the time, you are going to receive the same result. In order to change that around, you need to do something different to have a different result. In fact, someone once said, if you continue doing the same thing, expecting a different result, that's what a lunatic does, right? So guys, tonight, I want to tell you in 2012, when I was broke, when I had no money in my pocket, when I didn't realize exactly how I would make it out of being in a very tight position, especially thinking that where I was secure. How many of you tonight believe where you are very secured? And when the pandemic came, you really began to see life differently. So many persons have had jobs, they felt they were really secured, and then during the pandemic, they lost their job. So many persons felt that they had a very secure retirement plan, and during the pandemic, they saw things differently. So life changes, and as life changes, you must change. Your mentality, your thinking must change. And in 2012, all of that happened to me when my situation got critical in my pocket. So what I saw in 2012 that transformed my life, that caused me to think for my children, my family, to think for the future, what caused me to think about the economy and to think of doing something different, it's because my source of income, my source of revenue, as you heard Kalai said, I'm in the tourism industry, and that was disturbed massively. I own an eco-heritage tourism attraction site with my family in St. Lucia, and it's a really unique attraction. I think it's one of the best in the Caribbean. And for me to be broke with a good business in the #1 industry, that woke me up, and it caused me to think differently. It caused me to think outside the box. What will wake you up this evening? I don't know. What has woken you up during this pandemic? I don't know. But if you haven't woken up yet, you need to understand that life has changed. Situations has changed. The events has changed. And now what is commerce has now become e-commerce. You know, most people would say, if you have a business without a sign, you have a sign of no business. If you have a business that's not online, you could really say that you have no business, because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. But with the lockdowns, we have seen that you need to have something different to have a different result. And working from home and having a business that can go around the globe with just having a smartphone and internet, that's a different type of business. And that's what we want to bring to you this evening. So in 2012, I made a decision. I borrowed money. And that's a good word. Those of you who think, hey, I don't have what it takes to join or to come into this business. Well, when you see an opportunity, you don't have to ask how. You just decide, I'm in. I borrowed money to come in. And today, my situation, my life has been transformed because of that one decision I took in 2012 that has changed my life. So I'll share a little bit more about this with you before I close the call. But I just really want to tell you, dive right into the meat of the matter, what I did see, what I saw really in 2012. A company called Opulence Global. And Opulence Global is set in some of the most powerful industries in the world. Tonight, I'm going to share with you our product overview, because our company is bringing to you products that are world-class products that's transforming lives all around the world. And the easiest way for me to bring this to you tonight is to really talk about my journey with those products. And we want to introduce to you what is called the Safe Home Revolution. And as you can see, there is a lot of products right here that we're using and we have brought out to the world to protect families by removing the harmful ingredients from the products that we use every single day in the areas of health, of beauty, dental care, and also personal care. So as I said to you, I'm in the tourism industry. So every single day I get on the road, I get on the beat with meeting persons all the time from different countries, different nationalities. And I need to make sure that when I get up on a morning, that I have the most perfect breath. Is that a word? Can I say that? The best breath ever. I have the best smile and I'm ready to go. So when I open the door for my guests, when I'm close to them, when I'm giving them feedback, when I'm showing them the views, I need to have a toothpaste that is the best of the best of the best. So we want to bring out a solution for those of you who are stuck with fluoride toothpaste. Most persons today, all they know is fluoride toothpaste or toothpaste that contains fluoride. Today, I want to tell you there is something better on the market today. And our solution for dental care is microsilver protection toothpaste. That's what I use every single day. And microsilver is an ingredient. It's a word that you definitely need to zoom in on, because the toothpaste that we have is fluoride free. And if you didn't know, fluoride is harmful for your health. So if you take a fluoride toothpaste and you look somewhere on it, there is a poison or a label that says, if accidentally swallowed. If accidentally swallowed. How many persons swallow fluoride toothpaste? Not accidentally. Some people just do it because the flavors are so nice. But it says, if accidentally swallowed, go immediately to a poison control center. Yes. Because you should not be swallowing fluoride toothpaste. So we want to make sure we give you something that has long-lasting protection against bacteria. It has bad breath protection, which I really need when I go out there with all the talking I do every single day with my guests. It contains also teeth whitening. And you want to make sure when you smile that you have the best, most beautiful smile, and you are protected from head to toe in terms of that toothpaste, right? So I really want to tell you, if you have not used fluoride our toothpaste that is fluoride free, you really want to make sure that you get our micro silver toothpaste. So that's how I start my day pretty much. And then I move on into our solution for beauty. So guys, once you have a very good smile, you want to make sure that you take care of your face, right? Because that's the first thing person see when I come to say good morning and how you're doing. My name is Arthur Anthony. You really want to make sure that what they're seeing in terms of your face, it's beautiful as well. So if you give me 5 minutes, I can turn the clock back for you 5 years with our Fairy Flawless beauty line. So guys, here's what? This spa-grade anti-aging skincare grade system, guess what? It has 11 active botanical ingredients. Now in the Caribbean, we know how the natural plants here are so powerful. And when we talk about botanical ingredients, we're talking about some powerful ingredients. Yes, it protects your skin and it keeps it looking healthy and young. And lots of persons out there really want to make sure that you want to take care of that youth that you have. And if you don't have it, you want to really bring it back, right? It's North America's only skincare line with micro silver again, and the Fountain of Life, which is the FOL spruce extract. You will hear more about that in just a few minutes. So on a morning, I really want to make sure that I cleanse, my face with what is called a dual action cleanser. And it's a dual action because I do it both in the morning and I do it both in the evening. So I want to make sure that my face is really, really cleansed with that. So after I shower and I'm really getting ready to go, I put on and I apply the Rev 5D, because that really takes care of all of the elements that I'm faced with in terms of the sun, the wind, the dust, as I go out in the day doing my chores. So that really protects me. And when I come home in the evening, I use the dual action cleanser again, and I get the Quad AG in this time, so it can repair all the damages that was done during the day. And while I sleep at night, the repair job is being done to bring and rejuvenate my skin all over again. And I also use the Eternal 5, and it really takes care of all the bags and the wrinkles around the eye, and also the Dream Lips, which is something that you definitely want to apply to your lips. And that takes care of all of the dryness. It keeps your lips moist during the day. And if you are working in air condition, I have air condition going on right through my toes. So I definitely need to have something to protect all of that. And I do romantic tours, guys, if you don't know, in the Caribbean. And I always tell persons, if you're doing romantic tours, you gotta have everything that's romantic, and that includes romantic lips as well, right? So guess what? As I move on from just in terms of having a great smile, and now I'm taking care of my face and my skin. Like I told you guys, when I come out from the shower, I apply, the things for my face. But what do I use when I go into the shower? Well, I have a shampoo and body wash and conditioner called Captive Posh, and that's for the men. Guys, this is one of my personal areas I do personal care with this product right here. And what's inside of it that allows me to really have a very great time in the shower? It's acai berry. It's rich in omega-3, 6, and 9. It has the spruce extract. I'm getting excited about the spruce extract. I have not even gone there yet, but it has a spruce extract in there, vitamins B, C, and E, and hydrolyzed silk proteins. Before I got this, I would tell you that I think not just myself, but a lot of men, we don't take care of ourselves when we go into the bathroom, right? We don't use stuff that is really good. Maybe we just use a simple soap. But now I have a product that neutralizes free radicals. It improves scalp health, the luster and the texture of my hair. It reduces hair loss. It fights dry and brittle hair, itchy and flaky scalp, takes care of dandruff, and also it nourishes hair follicles for stronger and healthier hair. So that's how I start my day, guys, when I jump into the shower with our Captive Posh. And as you can see, we have lots of badges of honor right here. It's GMO free. It's gluten free. It's all 100% natural, and it's paraben free. So these are some of the badges of honor that you will see that's running with our products all the time. So I'm actually coming out of the shower, and remember, I have our Fairy Flawless, but for the women, they've got another one of those products that I just shared a while ago from Posh, and that is Sensual. Because when ours came out, they were excited about our product. They were using it, they loved it, but they needed to have their own. And the company made it very powerful for them. And now they have a body wash, shampoo, and conditioner that is Sensual. And what's inside of there? Well, here's what, guys. Acai berries in there. The spruce extract is there, but they have added biotin and aloe vera. Yes. And guess what? It reduces flakes and improves the scalp and hair health as well. But the aloe vera and the biotin, it supports scalp health, promoting hair growth while lowering hair loss. That's very important for women, I'm sure. No woman would love to just lose the hair like that, especially. So you really want to make sure you protect that. It's fortified with hair building amino acids and vitamins that brings luster and strength to your hair while cleansing from head to toe. Wow. And I'm telling you guys, I'm cheating a little bit because here's what, I'm using mine, but I'm also crossing over because this product, Sensual, you got to understand how powerful this is as well. So I'm crossing over. The ladies crossed over first in using ours. I'm crossing over to using theirs. So as we use those products, you really want to appreciate why we get sick and understand the power behind why many persons get sick. If you don't have the, they say knowledge is power, access to knowledge is power. If you utilize that knowledge, it's even more powerful. But we want to share with you the destructive effects of free radicals that cause oxidative stress. So during this pandemic, we've seen lots of people falling sick all over the place. And we want to tell you why and how that's happening. So we look at an apple, we do the contrast with an apple. So you take an apple that's very healthy and you cut it open and it looks really nice. And that's what we think a healthy cell looks like. But as you let the apple expose to the environs and to the, the natural conditions of the atmosphere, free radicals begin to attack that apple and you begin to see it's changing color. And that's what happens to a cell, a healthy cell. And that cell begins to get sick. It becomes a sick cell. And the more the apple is exposed, you can see how it really transforms in the way it looks. And it really shows you how our cell on the inside, we can't say it, but I'll tell you, the cell is going through something called oxidative stress, and it goes through a disease state. And that's when sickness, disease really gets to you. And that's the time you really feel sick. So if you didn't understand why and how you got sick, this is the process that takes place on the inside. Free radicals causing oxidative stress. So the question now is, where do free radicals come from? Can you ever escape free radicals? Well, free radicals are everywhere, my friends, everywhere. So in the Caribbean, we have lots of sunshine, and I see it. I marvel when I see so many persons sunbathing, and I always remember, wow, UV rays, free radicals. You can get free radicals through our sunshine, the UV rays of the sun, and processed foods also does that with the fast, pace of life that most people are going through. Processed foods bring free radicals. Pollution brings free radicals. With all the industries that's actually developing right now, radiation brings free radicals, and we have lots of toxins and household chemicals. And with all what's happening with the pandemic, although it's things are shaping up a little bit, but people are still stressed out, and that brings free radicals. And they've turned to drugs and antibiotics, maybe even smoking cigarette, not losing out on sleep. All of those areas, guys, just increase in free radicals. And we're talking about, the EMF. Whilst technology is advancing, we still have lots of areas of free radicals coming in, and excessive exercise. Even with all the buildings that have been closed recently during this pandemic, lots of mold infestation have happened to so many buildings, and the viruses and the bacteria, it's an ongoing thing, guys, and there is free radicals everywhere. So if it's everywhere, you just can't seem to escape it, then we have to deal with it. And that's why you are on the call this evening or in the morning, wherever you are around the world. That's why we are bringing this call to you, because we want to share with you how you can neutralize free radicals with antioxidants. Yes. And talking about antioxidants, there are two sources there are vitamins, and there are the natural sources, which are the fruits and vegetables. So if we look closely at the vitamins, that's artificial source of antioxidant. You'd realize it's synthetic, it's slow to react in our bodies, it's unstable to heat, and some can be toxic. I love to say it in slow motion so you get it. And some can be toxic. Yes, we're talking about artificial sources, vitamins. And the natural sources, like fruits and vegetables, should be a lot better than artificial sources. But even then, they are perishable, low in lignans, and some can be unstable to heat. And I love to add, especially those that are not organic. Organic are the best ones to go for, but most times you just can't get that. So what do we do and where do we turn to, right? But before we turn to the solution, we want to tell you about the ultimate choice in terms of dealing with free radicals, lignans. If you have never heard that terminology, you need to look it up. Lignans, plant antioxidant. So they protect the body from free radicals and help fight against oxidative stress that leads into sickness. Yes. And the most important ones are the ones from the wood extracts. It has been proven to show antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory activity. So if you are wondering what should be the daily intake of lignans into your system, it should be 50 to 100 milligrams. And that's what the scientists recommend. Could you imagine on average, the intake is 1 milligram? So you have to ask yourself, no wonder the COVID did a mess with so many persons around the world. We are not getting enough lignans, plant antioxidant in our system. So what we want to do on this call this evening, we want to make sure that every one of you have access to getting sufficient antioxidant and lignans in your system. So our one solution, guys, if there was one product that could preserve your well-being, just one, we want to introduce to you Fountain of Life. And the name says it all, Fountain of Life. It's the spruce extract. It's coming out from a disease-free and self-healing tree. It's known to be the superstar of all trees, yes. And it's the highest source of lignans. We spoke earlier on about plant antioxidant. The best is coming out from trees, right? From wood extract. High performance antioxidant. It's antimicrobial. It deals with bacteria and viruses and fungus and mucus. Anti-inflammatory. So if you have any areas of pain or inflammation, and we're talking about, you can use it, you can apply it on the skin topically, and also you can also have oral use for it as well. It's Health Canada product. Is a product that's given to us from Health Canada. And also, guess what, guys? Have an NPN number attached to it, 100% exclusive right to our company globally. So if you have never heard of Fountain of Life, stay tuned, because our testimonials, persons will share with you how powerful this product and so many of our products are to them. And we know that we have been having thousands of testimonies all around the world. So some of the benefits of high performance antioxidants like Fountain of Life, if you're taking it internally, it will defend against dementia for sure. It will protect your heart health. It will protect prostate health, decrease colon cancer risk, very important. It will control diabetes complications, anti-inflammatory, like I said earlier on, joint pains, arthritis, rheumatism, all of those areas, and it will boost your immune system. More than ever right now, we need to boost our immune system. We need to have a product that can really do that. And that's why high performance antioxidants like Fountain of Life is so important. And guess what? If you are going to have topical use for it, then you can actually add it to your coconut oil, your shampoo. It will improve your hair health. And also you can add it to your skincare. It will actually remove blemishes and sunburns. It will help with that. You can also apply it to your toothbrush, or just apply it, around your gum area for gum inflammation, under your arm as a deodorant, rashes, irritations, wounds and cuts. Hemorrhoids and nail fungus and cuticles are just some of the many uses of high performance, or the benefits of high performance antioxidant like Fountain of Life. So I'll definitely encourage you to get the very best, and we do have it. We do have it. So guys, when I get before I leave every day, as soon as I get up, It's one of the things I use, which is the fountain of life, because I want to make sure that I'm energized and I'm taking care of those free radicals that I just told you that's everywhere. But how do I continue the day? Well, I make sure, guys, that I'm using the Fairy Sterling Hand and Body Moisturizer, because, you know, your skin is your largest organ, and you really want to make sure that you can really protect it. And you want to use the very best. So it has shea butter that provides your skin with the essential fatty acids it needs to reduce water loss and improve moisture levels with each application. You really want to make sure that you have a cream that has lightweight, it's luxurious, and also it provides deep hydration. And that's what this one does, the Hand and Body Moisturizer. Right? The unique crystal structure of the olive oil derived extract, guess what, guys? It makes sure all that hydration and moisture penetrates below the skin surface. I'm telling you, if you have not used our Fairy Sterling Hand and Body Moisturizer, you have not used anything yet. And, you know, over the years, I always say I've used many, many creams, but there is nothing as soothing and as powerful as this one that we have, and we have just come out with this recently. So I'm really get up to face the world, but I never leave home without our solution in personal care, which is our Fairy Microsilver Protection. Guys, you know, when this pandemic came out, it raised our senses to our awareness to bacteria. It raised our awareness to always wanting to cleanse microbes in so many areas of our lives. And now we don't know where that invisible enemy is. So with the microsilver protection, guys, it's really ideal because it contains microsilver that brings long-lasting protection. It cleanses microbes, it's anti-odor. And the beautiful thing is it has been tested in Europe too. And that brings new levels of safety as its power is retained for hours. And you need to know it has natural active ingredients. So I shake, and it's very good for the mask, because, you know, you use a mask almost every day, and you want to make sure, if you don't have many, you really want to make sure that you kill all of the microbes in there. So you can spray directly to the mask, both in and out, allow it to air dry. But I spray it on my doorknobs. When persons leave my vehicle, I spray it on the seat. I spray it on the steering wheel cover. I just spray it on all of the textile areas in my vehicle. Guys, it's really, really powerful. If you're going out, you definitely want to make sure you have this in your handbag. It's a very easy, sizable bottle to carry, and you can be protected with this, our Fairy Microsilver Protection Natural Spray. So it's very, very powerful. So all of those helps me during my day, during my tours, on the beat, all the time. And that's how I face every single day. But not forgetting, guys, our fashion heritage started off in 2006. We started off with our Fairy, yes, our Fairy brand. Before all of those other products I shared with you came out, this was the very first product that we had. And we have an award-winning luxury designer good and accessory brand called Fairy. And Canada is the largest private Fairy fashion house in Canada. And guess what, guys? We also won a gold and platinum Markham Award with this, the Modern Legend. If you go to our YouTube channel, you definitely will see our Fairy Mosh story. And we have over 300 celebrity stars rocking our products. And you can see right there, we have our very own celebrity in St. Lucia, and she's rocking it too. And guys, we have hundreds of global media accolades. So I step out into doing the tours, and I put on my Fairy products, and I face the world with power, with style, and with beauty. And I just rock my tours. I rock the world all the time because I'm covered from head to toe with the very best of our Fairy line and also our product lines. We have world-class products, guys, that people are mesmerized by. When they see my shoes, they always ask me, wow, I love your shoes. And I say to them, I get paid to wear it. Yes. So telling you about the products is one thing, but hearing some of the testimonials is another, because we have so many. We have hundreds of countries and we have thousands of testimonials out there on our fashion line, on persons who are using our products every single day. And we are going to go to the chat to, guys, if you are on and you just really want to share and any one of your products, guys, just raise your hand. I'm going to just ask you a few simple questions, walk you through there to make sure that you guys are able to share in just about a minute or two on the best of the best product. So I can see that we have a hand raised there, and I'm going to allow you to speak. Avril. Hello, Avril. Are you there with us?
I am here. Arthur, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, Avril. How are you doing? And tell us where you're from.
I'm from the beautiful island of St. Lucia. I'm in Nova Scotia right now.
Oh, I was waiting for in Nova Scotia right now. I was saying, where in St. Lucia are you, girl? I'm going to come and get you. Okay, so you are in Nova Scotia right now. Avril, what product do you want to share with us this evening?
I want to share the Fountain of Life. I started doing something new a few days ago.
All right, so tell us how long you've been using it and what you've been doing a few days ago, and what your results are like.
Okay, so I've been using Fountain of Life since 2019, and I've had some amazing results with that product, especially when it came to my hairline, my energy, and also a few days ago, I started using it in my belly button. So I put the oil in my belly button, rub it a little bit, and rub it all on my tummy, because I still have a big tummy after my baby. So with a little bit of help by doing sit-ups and also squats and whatever it is, the tummy is getting smaller. So I don't know what is going on, but it's good, it's great, and I feel wonderful. So I would tell everybody on the call to try it. There's so many different ways you can use Fountain of Life. So this is what I've started doing a few days ago. I just wanted to share that with you guys.
Well, that's incredible, Avril. I'm smiling all over because I haven't heard that one before.
I know.
So it is something that I think a few persons will try, because persons do so many things. They try so many things with this product, with the Fountain of Life. So guys, thank you so much, Avril, for sharing this evening. So if you really want to share on any one of those products that I shared with you earlier on that we've been using, please feel free to raise your hand and I will definitely unmute you. I love our toothpaste. I shared on it earlier on, and I just really want to say that the microsilver toothpaste have really been very close to my heart as well. I can remember some time ago, I had a real challenge with a toothache that was building up. And I remember that some of my customers said that they have used the Fairy Flawless, the microsilver toothpaste, and they have also used the Fountain of Life together with it. So I remember it was a Thursday evening and I began to feel this ache and this pain. So I decided, well, I'm going to use the toothpaste, and I also applied a little bit of the Fountain of Life as well. And the following day, the pain was still there, but I didn't want to go to the dentist. I decided, hey, I'm going to go through the weekend with this. I really want to find out if what my customers have been saying about this is real. Guys, in the following day, the pain subsided tremendously. And I went to the Saturday, I went to the Sunday. I never had to go to a dentist up to a day like today, and the pain disappeared. I have no idea where the pain went to, but I'm so impressed with this microsilver, the toothpaste, our toothpaste. And I think when you add it together with the Fountain of Life in terms of any challenge with your teeth or your tooth, guess what, guys? It works magic. It works like magic. So I can see somebody else here, Pastor Mark Myers. I have just unmuted you. Can you hear me, Pastor Mark?
Yes, you hear me, sir?
Oh, I'm hearing you, my brother from a different mother. Where are you from? Talk to us. Where are you from?
The beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago, where the Spirit of God lives.
Thank you. Pastor, tell us what product that you want to share with us this evening.
I want to share a little bit on the Fountain of Life. This product, I just want to say crazy, really, because, you know, not so long ago, I was getting some chest pain, and I'm telling you, real chest pain. I have a clinic here, and we have some real good products. I have used everything that I know to use for the pain that I was getting in my chest. And one day I was just going to minister the word of God, and I remember the pain that I get. You know, I was going to tell one of the ministers, listen, I'm not able to minister today because I will do anything to minister. I will push myself. And, you know, I said, let me just go and use the Fountain of Life toothpaste. So while I was, no, it was the sample box. Whilst I was shaking on the little, I want to call small and chinky toothpaste, I noticed a bottle of Fountain of Life fall out of the box. But I feel like if I get a toy, because I didn't get my my shipment as yet, first time. And folks, let me tell you something. This is no joke. I could not have believed a product could work so fast. I put 10 drops under my tongue with the Fountain of Life sample bottle, and immediately that chest pain I was getting for like 3 months, it went away. I don't know if you all hear me clear, you know. Immediately, I was impressed. I was very much surprised. And not only that, I had a little pain to the sole and my foot. That went away too. I said, all right, let me see how I feel by the next day. The next day I get up, I still did not have the pain. And what I noticed, my bedroom was looking much brighter than normal. And I realized my eyesight was improved. I'm talking about just in 2 days. One day I use it, the morning, by the next day, basically, that was it. And I am sold out on this great, amazing product. I have about over 200 products in my clinic, and I will tell everybody this is the number one.
Thank you.
And everybody else is second. So thank you so much.
Well, Pastor, you know, I'm hearing you sharing. I'm saying, boy, you gotta be a pastor for that to work so fast, boy. Thank you so much, brother Pastor Mark, for sharing with us this evening. Thank you so much.
Yes. Yes, you're welcome.
All right. So, Gloria, can you hear me? I've already unmuted you.
Yes, sir. Good night. Good night, everybody. The Opulence family. Good night.
And where is that good night greeting coming from? Where are you from?
I am from Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, wow. Trinidad is on fire tonight. And what product do you want to share with us this evening, Gloria?
I want to share the Fountain of Life. But
wow.
Pastor Mark, why was you in my head? You take all my testimony. Anyhow.
Well, Gloria, listen up. Tell me how long you've been using Fountain of Life.
I've been using Fountain of Life for 6 months. 6 months.
And what results have you seen in the 6 months that you've been using it?
Oh, yes, boy. Well, I want to say, you know, the Fountain of Life, well, I want to share my little story too. I was doing some refurbishing on my house when Pastor Mark told me about this product. So I decided to purchase, to do the pack. Well, it was blessings that I got that money one time. That's the next story, to buy the Fountain of Life. Where to get the package. When I got it, like Pastor Mark said, I wanted to sell back every bottle to get back those money and the profit. So I decided I'm not going to touch any bottle. I'm going to use that little itsy bottle that they gave me. So in doing refurbishing, boy, I had work to do. Plenty housework, doing over, putting down tiles and doing over kitchen. And boy, I had plenty work to do. So I was really tired, because my husband said, hey, you'd never satisfy. You always want to do over this place. And I taken a back seat. So I had to do all the moving and shifting. So I will go to work, dragging myself to work like who the cat drags in, tired and drained. So the second day I used the Fountain of Life, I opened my office door and I really find the lights was bright. And I said, but my landlord changed the lights, but I have my keys. I said, anyhow, how the lights looking bright so? But I know that when I read my Bible, I have a fine print, because I always tell myself nothing wrong with my eyes. I have good eyes, but reading the Bible, the fine prints would always make a shadow behind it. And I say, oh God, my eyes are tired. So when I started to notice that the lights was really bright, I get my Bible and open it up. And there, the words was plain as day. I'm talking about on the second day. And I say, I can't believe this. I can't believe just this little thing helped my eyesight so bright. So anyhow, I decided, I get crazy. And I get on the phone. And in 2 days' time, I sold every bottle of Fountain of Life. My 22 bottles was finished out and out, you know. So this product is a boss. Just my daughter had a baby, and I'm making a disclaimer that Fountain of Life is not for cure, whatever. But I gave my daughter that Fountain of Life, and she had a baby, so they used a catheter in her and all of that, and she had serious pains when they take it out. Every morning it's problem to pass water. I said, here what, you now have a baby? Take 5 drops. She took the 5 drops, called me next morning and she said, Mama, guess what? I slept beautiful, get up, no pain. And she said, I can't believe that 5 drops. And that pain was there nagging me. The baby is about 2 weeks, nagging me every day. But I took those 5 drops and I do not have any more pain. And I said, boy, well, you know, every time I hear something good with the Fountain of Life, I start to shake my bamba. I feel good. You know, yeah, that we're talking about.
Gloria,
Okay.
I really want to thank you so much. I'm sure we can go on and on and on. I have lots of hands being raised, but we have to move on to the other part of the presentation. I want to thank you so much, Gloria, for sharing. I know we get so excited when we use this product and when we get results. So thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, for the rest of persons who have their hands up, we really have to move on because there's another part to this presentation this evening. I want to thank you so much for those of you who had your hands raised, but we really have to move on. We'll take that sharing another time, okay? So I just really want to say that our disclaimer is truly that Fountain of Life is not a drug, it's not a medicine, it's not a cure, but it's really just a very high source of lignans and plant antioxidant that is filled with its antimicrobial and also its anti-inflammatory properties, and it's really, really powerful. So just so that you know, it's not a cure. If you really want more testimonials and more information, especially about our products, Fountain of Life particularly, you can go to the Fountain of Life official, our page on Facebook, and you can see and read several testimonies and even get the questions of so many persons who have asked, and questions have been answered by our professionals. And that's where you can go to hear more, to see more, to read more. So thank you so much for all of you who contributed tonight in sharing this powerful testimony with us. So I'm going to hand over to our brother. I hope that you are here, Kalai. So you can actually introduce our another presenter to the second part of our presentation.
Hello, good evening, Arthur, again. I have wonderful testimonies, everyone. Thank you very much for your testimonials on the Fountain of Life. And yes, indeed, this is a great product. And our second part of this presentation is on how you could, how you could use this opportunity to change your life around, to bring in additional income into your home. And this part will be done by no other than our own Venetia Charles Jones. Let me introduce to you Venetia. Venetia is a PhD mother of 4. She has been with the Opulence family from 2011. Venetia is from a small island in the Caribbean called St. Lucia. She started her business part-time in June of 2011, but went full-time in September of 2012, a year later. She also launched her children as partners at a tender age, and now her daughter, whom she launched when she was 10 years old, now at 19, is paying her way through medical school doing this business. Venetia, being separated from her spouse, has single-handedly been supporting her 4 children, their passions, and her home financially and physically by being there at their events, training sessions, and meetings without breaking a sweat. Venetia has been leading the St. Lucia market from 2011, even if there were other partners in the business before her, and soon exploded the Caribbean and became a force to reckon with. When she had St. Lucia become #1 in the company twice in a row, awarded fastest growing organization in the company globally, and countless leadership and elite awards over the years. An island could be a limitation to most with this business model, but Venetia used an island to her advantage. She's a trainer by profession, and this background has enabled her to grow fast and lead others to do the same. Venetia has expanded her business by launching 63 partners, which has grown into 1,800 partners in approximately 43 different countries. Venetia is very passionate. She is professional. She loves to help others find their way. She loves having fun and she finds the light out of every dark situation that comes her way. She is my mentor, my personal coach. She is a great role model and someone to emulate. And best of all, she is my friend. Venetia, the call is all yours, my dear.
Well, thank you so much, Carlisle, and a hearty good evening, good morning, good afternoon to every single individual on the call. It's always a pleasure to be here to share information and empower persons, no matter who you are, where you're from, or what's going on in your life at the time. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now moving into the post-pandemic world, and the question is, are you ready? I got a text message from a friend this evening, and it says, seamless St. Lucia. Travel to St. Lucia just got even easier. So things are really opening up very quickly. Effective the 2nd of April. So if you're thinking of somewhere to travel and you're not sure where to go, here's your answer, right? If you're vaccinated, you don't need any tests. Just travel to St. Lucia, that's all. If you're not vaccinated, just get tested and travel to St. Lucia. That was effective from yesterday. So the question is the virus gone? So as I listened to Arthur present the products this evening, you know what? It made me feel really, really grateful that I have the toothpaste with the microsilver in my mouth. The microsilver keeps killing bacteria and viruses. I have the microsilver cream on my skin. I have the fountain of life inside my body. I have the microsilver on my face. I mean, I'm so protected. I have the spray that I use on my textiles, my vehicle, my mask, my bag, my wallet. I have this peace of mind knowing that even if our governments have freed up everything, the virus is not gone. It's still there. As a matter of fact, so many people now are getting sick because there are no protocols anymore, because everybody's let their guards down. So living in the post-pandemic world means as we now go out there in the open, thinking that everything is back to normal, and it's not, because the virus is still there, more people will get sick. And perhaps persons will get really sick because of the rate at which oxidative stress will take place in their bodies. So imagine you seeing this tonight, having the opportunity to tap into these products. And now I will show you how not just to have access to them where you can buy them, but more powerfully to have access to them where you get them at a much greater discount and to generate income. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited about this part, especially tonight, because I have a gentleman that I will interview him for about 2 minutes at the end of this half to have you understand what is possible for you because of what he has been able to accomplish in only 6 months of doing this. So you have questions. And I know your question is, why do you need this business? Simple. The reason you need this business is because of this thing called inflation. When you go to spend money to do the things that you do to maintain your living, the cost of everything is going up, has been going up, and today is going up at a much faster pace than ever before. So just think of your $100 bill where you live. Think of 20 years ago, how far that $100 bill would go. Think of 10 years ago, how far that 100 bill went. I hope you can see my screen. How far can that same $100 bill go today? So ladies and gentlemen, if the same note, $100 note, within 20 years, the value can go down so fast, so significantly. It means if you are not doing anything additional to add to what you currently have, it means you are getting poorer every single day. So if you continue to do that, it means within the next 3 to 5 years, you will be in serious trouble, very serious trouble, because you would have had to downgrade your standard of living so low that you would be compromising the one thing that is so important, and it's always our health. It's always our health. Medication is becoming more expensive. Healthcare is more expensive. Visiting the doctor is becoming more expensive. To acquire the drugs is more expensive. So do you want to be proactive when it comes to your life? Or would you prefer to be proactive? To take in front before front take. You know that saying in the Caribbean? If you're from St. Lucia, Dominica, you know the saying, point du vent avant du vent point. So it's the same thing I said in English. Take in front before front take. So it means that you put things in place to be able to deal with this inflation, ladies and gentlemen. So here are my questions to you. Based on the job that you have or you've had, or the traditional business that you have had, how secure is that source of income, especially as you have gone through this pandemic? When was your last raise? And when is your next raise? And is the raise good enough that it can equate to the raise on the prices of the things that you acquire? If your full salary is not enough for you to survive on, can you imagine retiring on less than what you have right now? That's a hard question. Only you can answer. So persons will say the governments will fix it. Well, our governments, they all get blows and effects of inflation. And actually they contribute towards that because they will cause your disposable income to be less because of higher taxes and new taxes that will be implemented on your income. Can you be able to afford that? Answer this question to yourself, and these are serious questions. So if before the pandemic it was already tough for most, can you imagine post-pandemic and moving into the future? So ladies and gentlemen, how do you do this with Opulence Global? Well, here's the answer. We say become a brand partner with Opulence Global. So what does that mean? It means you purchase your membership by having a lifestyle advisor shop. What does having a lifestyle advisor shop mean? It means simply that you have a full website instantly with all of the company's products on your website in that store online. And because you have a store online, you have an operational shopping cart instantly, which means the company would have you sell products to anyone, anywhere in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we're shipping to over 203 countries and territories around the world. And even if they had a pandemic, while Amazon had trouble in shipping products to different parts of the world during the pandemic, the number of countries we shipped to actually increased during the pandemic. Now, what's very powerful about that, you'll say, how do I begin? Well, you know what? You start within minutes at a very low cost. What does that mean for you in terms of inventory? It means that you have very little inventory to keep with you. And because of that, your overhead cost is very minimal. Now, as you do this, guess what? you begin to grow, you begin to expand, you begin to earn, and then you begin to get recognized in the company globally, and you get some really beautiful, attractive rewards. So ladies and gentlemen, there's something we have in the company that allows you to go even further. So let me, before I do that, let me break down for you our Lifestyle Advisor package. The website, I've already explained, you get that. As a lifestyle advisor, from day one, you will maximize your earning potential, which means you will be earning at the highest level as a lifestyle advisor. As a lifestyle advisor, you will receive 30% discount as opposed to a customer buying from you. So you have 30% discount when you purchase. You will also be eligible to earning what is called monthly global revenue sharing, at least one share. That means the company is treating you from day one like a shareholder. Can you imagine if you're a shareholder with Louis Vuitton or Chanel or Cartier? As a lifestyle advisor, it puts you on the first step to more benefits and more rewards. What makes this even more exciting is you have the opportunity as a lifestyle advisor to become what we call a preferred partner. And by becoming that, you get 10% discount added to the 30% you already had. So ladies and gentlemen, these are some of the benefits. What else do you get apart from your website? You also get $1,700 retail value of what we call shopping credits. 60% of that you can use for anything whatsoever in the store. Fashion, FOL, anything, all of the products. 40% is geared towards everything except our health line, which is Fountain of Life. You will also get shipped to you a welcome kit, and that welcome kit contains everything that you'd need to learn and to use in your first 30 days to promote your business and products so you can begin generating income. Plus, you will get what is called a VIP Builder 5, where you can instantly share with 5 people closest to you a small sample size bottle of Fountain of Life and a small sample size tube of our Fairy Flawless Micro Silver toothpaste. You get 5 sets of each of these 2. And these, of course, you get as a gift. On top of that, you would receive 60,000 Opulence points. That's actually 600 Canadian dollars that will be used towards taking fashion products with. So you have a great balance of all the products from the get-go. Ladies and gentlemen, when you put a value, a retail value on everything that you're getting here with your Lifestyle Advisor package, this is actually worth 2,560 Canadian dollars minimum. In the islands, it's actually valued higher than that. But for this Lifestyle Advisor package, you will only be required to pay a minimum amount of 1,875 Canadian dollars. It is a one-time, one-off amount that makes you a lifestyle advisor, shop owner for life with Opulence Global. There's some persons here that will take action very quickly because I have a number of persons on the call who did exactly that. So you want to take action within the next 24 hours. If that is you, congratulations. You would secure a 20% discount, and we call that a 24-hour deal. Same benefits you get with the Lifestyle Advisor shop. Everything, all the benefits remain the same. The only difference is your shopping credits is not $1,700, but $1,325. Same 60-40 in terms of the sharing. You get the same welcome kit. You get the same VIP Builder 5. You get 48,000 Opulence points. That's $480. And the value of the discounted package is $2,065. To launch as a discounted or 24-hour deal Lifestyle Advisor, you pay only a one-time one-off amount of $1,500. So if your question is, how do I get started? You simply need a debit or credit card with the $1,875 or the $1,500, and it's an online transaction with the person that who invited you, but you're transacting directly with Opulence Global. Is that good or great? I hope that clears up everything. So now we're ready to have you benefiting with this business that you just launched, right? So the first thing you will enjoy is called Launch and Spin. You will be able to download our mobile app. And within 72 hours of launching your Lifestyle Advisor shop, you can win one of so many different prizes. And all of these are promotional tools that you will be able to use to be able to promote your business and generate income. Now, the next question is, how do I become a preferred partner? It's very simple. Becoming a preferred partner, to add this additional 10% discount on top of the 30% you would get, is very simple. Join our Smart Buy program. What is that? Smart Buy means you select your favorite product or products that you would like to have automatically shipped to you every month. For example, Arthur says he brushes his teeth every day with a toothpaste. He drinks Fountain of Life every day. He uses Sensual or Porsche in his bathroom. He uses Fairy Flawless on his face. He uses Microsilver spray in his bus every day or a few days per week. So he uses all of these products for personal use other than selling them. So he has set as his Smart Buy these products to have auto shipped to him every month. And that is very simple because it's automated. If any given time, any month, Arthur decides to change the products, he has the flexibility to do that on his own without contacting the company. If any given month, Arthur says, you know what, I don't need products this month, but I still want to benefit from the 10% discount. How do I go about doing that? Well, the second option is to do what we call shopping credits. You remember you started off by getting shopping credits? Well, your shopping credits is a smart way of setting aside money for future purchases. But when you do that, it also helps you qualify in becoming a preferred partner to add that 10%. So whether it is products or shopping credits or a combination of both, it should be at least $150 3 months in a row. So the fourth month, that additional 10% kicks in. I hope that that was clear. So every single person who joins want to add that additional 10%. So they do their Smart Buy either with products or with shopping credits or a combination of both to lock that in. Next question. Okay, Vern, so how do I make the money? I have my package, I bought it, I received my products, yes. I have my website, yes. I spin the wheel and I want something nice, yes. I've locked in what I want for my Smart Buy, yes. Now I am ready to make money. You heard Gloria said that within a few days, she sold out all her bottles, all 21 in record time. So I want to show you how. You make the money so many different ways by doing only two things. The only two things we do in Opulence Global is we sell products and we look for persons to help them sell products with us. So if you're selling products, you will make what is called retail profits. And you will hear from this gentleman at the end of my presentation how much he has sold. Let's not even talk about online. Just on the ground, person to person in his country, on his island. So you get your products, you sell them, then you reorder and you sell again. You reorder and you sell again. The profit margin for your retail profits is at least 59% and climbs from there. So the question is, how many people do you know going through menopause? How many people do you know have bad breath? How many people do you know have eczema? How many people do you know have issues with their scalp and their hair? How many people do you know have issues with arthritis and body pain and erectile dysfunction and cancer and diabetes and high blood pressure? How many people do you know have issues with unbalanced hormonal imbalances and inflammation? And oh my God, I can go on and on and on. We have a solution for all of these. And so how many people do you know that you can bring relief to with these products? And that is money in your pocket while you're helping others, right? We have bought so many products in so many different companies and recommended them to so many people, and we get nothing for that, nothing whatsoever. But here, you're able to not just improve your quality of life by having good products, but helping others do the same thing, and the company rewards you for doing that. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the ways you will make very fast money and very good money too. I can't wait for the end of this so we can share the testimonial. The next way, the other thing we do is look for persons to sell products as well. So tonight you saw this presentation, you love what you saw, and you figured, you know what, I know at least 10 persons that I can help. And amongst the 10, I know 3 of them that would love to do this and to earn additional income every week or even every day. So when a person becomes a lifestyle advisor with you or through you with Opulence Global, if it's the full package they take without the discount, you earn what is called wholesale commission. That's 250 Canadian dollars for each full lifestyle advisor shop that you launch personally, okay? If the person launches with you using the 24-hour deal, you get paid 200 Canadian dollars for that person launching with Opulence Global through you. So you help 4 persons in your first month to launch as a lifestyle advisor, the full package. You know what? You just made $1,000 Canadian. In St. Lucia, that's a full salary, guys. That's 2,000 EC dollars. How much is that in TT currency, right? So can you imagine how you would help impact the lives of people in your local community by bringing this opportunity to them in Trinidad? Wait for it. So that's all we do. Once you do that, it means now you are building a team. So to earn the third way is called residual income. It means you make money in your sleep. It means you are set for life. It means that no matter what happens with you, whether you die, you stay alive, you're sick, you go to the beach, whatever, residual income keeps money coming in consistently every week. So you launch at least one on your left, at least one on your right, because we have a binary system. And with that, we have a system of duplication. So those that you bring in, we help them duplicate what you have done because we taught you to duplicate what we do. And then we teach them to duplicate what the others have done. And ladies and gentlemen, as that grows down to infinity, you will benefit through what we call the commissionable volume, volume that will pay you commissions on a weekly basis. So there are the different activities that will give you commissionable volume. Persons launch below you, that's the first way you get commissionable volume. For example, you launch a lifestyle advisor, you get paid $250 cash, but you get $500 commissionable volume. When they buy products from their website, you get commissionable volume. When they sell products from their website, you get commissionable volume. When they upgrade, you get commissionable volume. So when your 2 teams, left and right, accumulate commissionable volume, and you get to between 900 to 5,400 in commissionable volume on both teams, you will earn residual income as low as $45 and as high as $400 per cycle. You can have multiple cycles per week. So it's not limited to just one cycle at a time. It depends on how much commissionable volume you have. Now, if you make the $5,400 in volume, ladies and gentlemen, you get 2 bonuses on top of your $400. $30 goes into what is called your convention pool, and $30 goes into your marketing pool. These 2 pools, one, enable you to host events and to attend company events. And the second one enables you to acquire marketing material to be able to boost your business. So I hope this continues to be clear. So if you are building and you've not gotten to the quota of getting paid, guess what? Once you are maintaining your monthly smart buy or your shopping credits, it protects your volume. So your volume continues to roll over and roll over and roll over until it gets to the amount for you to be able to cycle these amounts that you see on the screen. So it's not like other companies, you get flushed at the end of the week or flush at the end of the month and you have to start back over. Nope, it doesn't work that way for us. We have a non-flushing system as long as you are on your Smart Buy or on your shopping credits. So ladies and gentlemen, you will continue to earn. So you will see, as you sell products, you make retail profit. As you launch persons, you make wholesale profit. As you continue to do these two and you help others do the same thing, you make what is called residual income. Now it gets better. When you sell products online, you launch persons, at least one, and you are buying products yourself, at least 150 for the month. You get a bonus once you hit the quota for the month, and that is called the monthly global revenue sharing. You see, it's not additional work. It's not other work. It's the same work. Sell products and launch persons. That's all, right? So you can get 1 share, 2 shares, or 3 shares, depending on your rank in the business. So you start as a lifestyle advisor, you start at 1 share and you grow from there. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how from day one, you can qualify for monthly global revenue sharing. The same qualifications for monthly global revenue sharing, with the exception of you have to help other people in your team achieve what you are achieving by helping them achieve monthly global revenue sharing. That will get you to the first tier, which is Lifestyle Director 1. By doing that, you will earn from our car program between 500 to 4,000 Canadian dollars per month. You can either take that as cash towards a vehicle of your choice or to maintain your current vehicle if that vehicle is 2 years old or less, or you can take double the amount in value in products if you would like. So you have these options, or you can let it build up and save it up to 6 months. And at the end of the 6 months, you can take the lump sum. Ladies and gentlemen, the rewards are endless. The company is now preparing for its 4th cruise, where you can qualify for your free cruise, and that one is happening in September of this year. On top of that, you can qualify for our leadership summit. The last place it happened was in Cancun, Mexico, in a 5-star resort. And then we have our exotic vacation that should be coming up, I think, next year, and that is scheduled to happen in Dubai. So imagine getting first-class travel, private jet travel, and all of these benefits as you continue to build and grow your business. Ladies and gentlemen, the company wants you not just to feel good, but to look good. So when you step out of your home, that you look like $1 million based on the products that you are wearing, your shoes, your handbag, your wallet, your sunglasses, your jewelry, your timepiece, your purse and your purse, and all of these amazing products. Well, you earn Opulence points, and there's so many ways to earn Opulence points. And these Opulence points, you use them to take fashion products with them, okay? And these are for free. So other ways you will learn when you get started that you will be able to earn is called fast start bonuses, mentorship bonuses, lifestyle personal team bonuses, shopping sprees, as well as organizational revenue sharing. So all of these are available once you get started, and all of these will be included in training as you grow with your business. Ladies and gentlemen, doing this business is quite simple. There are 3 simple ways to present your business and your products to individuals. We have multimedia links. For example, tonight is being recorded on Zoom. So it will be converted into a YouTube link, and that will be sent out so you can use it to review with the persons who you have on tonight, or send to persons who missed tonight and would have loved to be on. So the multimedia links are for our presentations, our products, our trainings, everything that you need. We call that our university, where you have everything needed there to be able to build and promote your business and your products. We have live online presentations, just like what you're on right now, happening every day in the week, different time zones and different languages. So no matter where you're prospecting in the world, depending on the time zone and or the language, there is a presentation to match that market and that person that you would be speaking with. Remember, you get a welcome kit. So you have in there paraphernalia that can be used even without social media, even without your smartphone, even without the internet, that as you go about your day, you can share information, show information to persons because of the welcome kit that you will be having some really fun and powerful tools that to use as you go along your day. Ladies and gentlemen, we have what is called a March Madness going on. It was supposed to be for March, but because it went so well in March, so many persons took advantage of it. Persons who just started asked for it to be extended so their persons can benefit. I hope that is you. What is it about? Well, it means that you are in for some massive freebies, free products. So imagine getting a tube of toothpaste for free, getting a very flawless, the shampoo and conditioner for both men and women for free. Imagine getting the spray for free. Imagine getting Sterling cream for free. Imagine getting 2 bottles of Fountain of Life for free. You know what that is worth? Well, take a look, take a look, take a look. All of these free products, ladies and gentlemen, is actually worth 1,420 ECs. How much is that in your currency? In Canadian, that's about 710 Canadian dollars in retail value. So if you were to take that figure, if you decided to sell these products, if you decided to sell all of them, if you are in the OECS, you would make $1,420. I know if you're in Trinidad, you would make more because some of the prices are slightly different in Trinidad. So it means that you are in the front because you're getting these products for free and you can sell them if you'd like and replace them so you can use for personal use later on. In addition to that, you still get the same $1,700 retail value of shopping credits. The only difference is this time you can use the full amount, 100% of that amount, to buy anything you want. So for example, if you decide to buy only Fountain of Life with the $1,700, it means that you can take an additional 21 bottles of Fountain of Life, 21 bottles. So since you got 2 in your set of free gifts, you can actually sell all 21. And so if you are in St. Lucia, Dominica, Barbados, St. Kitts, Montserrat, even Trinidad, the retail value in Trinidad, I think is $600 TT for a bottle. In St. Lucia, it's 200. In Dominica, it's 200. In Barbados, I think it's 160 or 180. I can't quite remember. But just imagine taking that retail amount and multiplied by 21. In the OECS islands, it would be 4,200 EC dollars, plus the free gifts that you would be getting, which is worth 1,420. So when you add these two in value of what you're getting upfront, you already have $5,620 in your hands. So guess how much you had to pay, remember? 1875 Canadian. That's approximately 4,125 EC. So having 5,620 already in your hand, it means from the get-go, you're already in profit. Now, isn't that powerful? So ladies and gentlemen, timing in business is absolutely everything. There's more money lost every day from indecision rather than bad decision. So the ball now is in your court. My work here is done. My responsibility was to share this information with you, show you how it can work for you, and then you decide whether this would solve the financial and personal care issues that you have in your home, your family, and in your community. So what do you do next? Whether you decide to become a member or not, start using the products and just share your experience with persons, because if you go onto our Facebook page of Fountain of Life Official, ladies and gentlemen, you will listen to stories and read stories of persons whose lives have changed dramatically as a result of using our products. So begin using these products and get your health to the best level and share your experience with others. The next step is decide to launch your lifestyle advisor shop. If you decide not to, that is great. If you decide to, that too is great, because you know what? The decision is up to you. It's not up to us. Our job was to show you and tell you we've done that. Now it's your choice. Okay, so whatever you decide is good for us, because you do what you think is best for you as well as your family. So you've decided, great, launch your shop. Launch it by using your debit or credit card. And it's an online transaction. So all you need is a debit or credit card. So I like to say, I will hold now while you get your card so we can get you started right away. And if that is you, go get your card. So as soon as I'm done, you can call that person who brought you here so you can launch your shop right away. And once you do that, you begin to invite persons to use the products from you and to become distributors as well. And in no time, you have launched your first 2 new lifestyle advisors. Whether they take the discounted package or not, they're still lifestyle advisors with you. So we continue to duplicate our actions. We teach you how to duplicate our actions, and we help them that you will bring to help you duplicate your actions and our actions. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our presentation this evening. And so what I would love to do is to call on, I have Pastor Mark Myers. I spent some time today with him to help him to go into his back office, and he was able to calculate how much he's made online. But what he did not tell me was how much he's made on the ground in Trinidad. So Pastor Myers, if you can just raise your hand so I can access you faster. Oh, there he is. He's already unmuted. Pastor Myers, if you can speak so I can confirm that we can hear you.
Good night again, Miss Charles. I tell you, where to start?
Well, I can help you get started. So
Help me.
if you could tell us, when did you see this opportunity and when did you get started?
Well, I see the opportunity really, you see, after my chest pain gone, I tell myself that is opportunity right there. Right there on the spot, the same month, let's say September, October, right there, I decide to get started with this company. It's amazing.
All
well,
right.
folks, you know, some persons might say, the Pastor Mark, listen, and God is so good. In the month of December, I did now start pastoring people. So don't feel, oh, Pastor Mark have a lot of people. No. It's not like that at all. Because let me tell you, folks, to be honest, I only sign up 3 persons. Right?
And we will expand that a little bit. So Pastor Myers, you're saying when you started this, not as a result of you wanting to generate income per se, but because the product was so remarkable for you, you wanted to get involved in distributing the product to help people. Is that what you're saying?
Ms. Charles, you know, there was a time I was going through the airport before I answered that question, and they say, if you see something, say something. Right? I saw this product, not looking to make no money at all. I say, I see it, and what it do for me, I can't keep it. I had to say something. And I just tell a few folks about it, and listen, persons who I wasn't looking at all to do this business, to be honest, maybe just to use it for themselves, decide they want to get on board, sign up, and start using this product. It's amazing. And folks, you know, when I look in my back office today, I say, let me take a little look, and thank God for you going through and calculating for me. Now, I only come in the business 6 months ago, and you know, I was kind of just focusing, to be honest, I was focusing more on the retail sale. But when I look in my back office today, I noticed, but wait, these people pay me 6,870 something Canadian dollars.
No, say that again and say it in English.
You make me laugh. Okay, let me give you a US then, because I know plenty of people understand US. And thank God I had to do the calculation for me. For the 6 months that I'm in the business, I noticed I get paid in my e-wallet $5,490 US. I say, wow, that's the day I really look at that, folks. To be honest, that'll tell you how I kind of was out of it. It get my attention even more now. And when you look at the ground, for the 6 months that I'm in the business, I was just playing around with some figures there just now, and I realized I already sent $10,000 US already.
Whoa!
Yes, but that is, you know, Ms. Charles, I just bring in this young lady in it. in this business, and she already sell over 50,000 US dollars.
That's more than you,
understand?
even if she's below you. Now, this is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
powerful thing about this business.
Mhm.
Pastor Myers have been here for 6 months. He brought in another young lady who's been here for about the same amount of time as he has. But she has been making more money on the ground than him, even if Pastor Myers is the one who launched her, is above her. So the beautiful thing about this compensation plan is really when persons will talk about the ones at the top make the most, that is a lie. It's really about how much you put into this. So while Pastor Myers, you would have been benefiting from what she does by getting the volume that would eventually pay you residual income. But retail profit and wholesale profit really is up to you. It's up to you. And the residual income is from the team building below you, as well as MGRS, monthly global revenue sharing, is part you. Well, all of it is you, and the car bonus is part you and part your team. So Pastor Myers, I know you have grown in the ranks. You started off as a lifestyle advisor. Can you tell us what rank you're at right now?
I am the lifestyle director too.
Great. So that
Right.
means you are eligible for car qualification and you have automatically qualified for the free cruise, right?
You could imagine, I have never get a, listen, my sister, I work in company before, and listen, I had to do a kind of backflip to go on a cruise. In the first 2 months, really and truly, I was basically don't qualify for the cruise. And I said, it's like accepting the Lord. I said, nah, that is too easy. Seriously. I could not believe it. And folks, it is real, it's happening. And not only that, the rest of folks who I bring in this business, the 3 person I bring in, all of them do better than me.
So Pastor Myers, do you know how many people make up your team right now?
Not really, to be honest. I have to be honest.
Okay, because I know when we looked at your back office earlier this evening, it showed, I think, 65 persons. So from the 3 persons you have brought in, your team has expanded into 65 persons. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the power of this business. For example, I have brought in about 60 something persons, and it has expanded into 1,800 persons in 43 countries around the world. So to say this is not to impress anyone, but to impress upon you, if Pastor Myers in Trinidad, who just started within 6 months, have made over 10,000 US dollars on the ground in retailing, and has made over 6,000 online with wholesale profit and residual income. Can you imagine working with persons like myself and him alongside other leaders to be able to empower you and help you achieve these? Because Pastor Myers had the support of one of his uplines from the get-go in guiding him and helping him achieve these targets, along with the team that he has in Trinidad and Tobago. Pastor Myers, thank you so much for sharing that with us. I have one last question for you. What is your next target income-wise for looking into the next 6 months?
Well, looking into the next 6 months, what I really want to do, I want to at least accomplish now it might be a little small, but I want to accomplish at least $5,000 a month from the back office, like just from the company paying me.
So you already said that might be a little small because he has seen what this can do.
Yes.
So the pastor is trying to be a little modest in the amount that he's looking for in the next 6 months. And Pastor Myers, I know you have some massive events coming up in Trinidad soon, where you have the senior vice president, you may have the CEO, you may have persons like myself and other leaders, as well as our product expert that may be flying into Trinidad to have some massive events there for all of our partners. So I know within the next 6 months, you will be climbing to that and much more. So thank you so much, Pastor Myers, and to everyone who shared testimonials.
Thank you so much. Bye.
So ladies and gentlemen, this is a real story from a real person who started off just like we're asking you and inviting you to start off this evening. The advantage that you will have persons like Pastor Myers, you'll have persons like myself, you'll have persons like Gloria, you'll have persons like Arthur, and so many others that are already established and understands and knows the system to be able to coach you, guide you, and share with you. Plus, the company has so many different trainings every single week to help you grow and build your business globally, not just locally. So if that is you, I urge you to get back to the person who invited you to see this presentation this evening and ask the person for a three-way call if you have questions and concerns. If you don't have any questions, you don't have any concerns, and this was clear enough to you, and you may not need to consult with anyone, all you need is your debit or credit card, and you can do that this evening so we can get you going, get you qualified for MGRS this month, get you qualified for the cruise within the first 90 days so you can get on the cruise for September, and the rest becomes history for you in terms of your income, your profits, as well as your expansion globally. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. I want to thank our host. I want to thank all of our testimonials this evening, and I look forward to seeing you back here with us, with your guests or more guests next week, Sunday, same place, same time, same link. My name is Venetia Charles Jones, and I'm joining you from St. Lucia, and I am Lifestyle Director with Opulence Global. So good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to you wherever you are in the world. Goodbye, everyone.